Although I have no serious health problems, I feel rather ill here, especially when I walk too fast or uphill. It's all about oxygen starvation. I must walk slowly and breathe deeply. The medical office I'm walking to is inside the administrative building. All Kumtor employees are required to have a comprehensive medical examination once a year to be certified as fit to work in a high-altitude area. As for me, a newcomer, I have to be examined by the company doctor to see whether I can work in this extraordinary environment. As you can see, it's crowded now. Any Kumtor employee is free to come here at any time to get medical care like physicals, vaccinations, etc. But I have a different agenda. May I come in?
Come on in. Please take a seat. Have you just arrived?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Sort of unusual. It's hard to breathe. This device will enable the doctor to measure my blood pressure, pulse rate, and the oxygen level in my blood. These three indicators will tell in what condition I'm in at the moment. Ideally, my blood pressure would be under 130 by 85, and the oxygen level would be at least 80 to 85%. If I'm alright, the numbers will be normal or close to normal. But if someone is sick or has drunk alcohol just before coming to the mining site, his blood pressure will exceed the limit.
To make the adaptation process easier, you should follow simple rules. During the first days, you should breathe deeply, walk slowly, and drink as much water as possible, since humidity here is very low. Plus, you should avoid eating too much before sleeping.
If my indicators happen to be irregular, or if I suddenly felt sick, the medical office would provide qualified aid, including putting me in the pressure chamber.
Patients suffering from altitude sickness can be put in this device, where conditions are the same as those at sea level.
The medical office equipment enables doctors to provide first aid in various cases, including injuries, accidents, infarctions and strokes.
That's where we provide various services, including injections. This is an emergency room.
Luckily, we have not witnessed a single accident during our stay at Kumtor. In order to see how the medical services work, we have asked a site employee to simulate an accident. So, let's imagine that a maintenance shop worker has a serious knee injury. The Kumtor mine has an emergency plan in case of an injury or an accident. Drills like this are periodically organized to train people to deal with emergencies. First, fellow workers are required to report the accident to their foreman. After evaluating the situation, he calls for doctors and security.
Does it hurt here?
No,
What hurts?
My leg. After examining the injured person, the doctors apply a splint and tourniquet and take him to the medical office, where they can provide aid. From time to time, the Kumtor doctors also have to provide first aid to people other than Kumtor employees, including shepherds, hunters, or mountain climbers.
Every doctor must be internationally certified in cardiology and traumatology and undergo practical training.
So, is it okay for me to work here?
Well, according to your results, it's safe for you to stay at this altitude.
Well, I've passed the medical and can now look for a room in the camp.